Hey, what's going on? I guess all you guys are new to Elliott Wave and don't know much about it, but I just thought I'd share a little bit about Elliott Wave, see if you're interested. Certainly a different trading style, and I wouldn't say it conflicts with your trading style at all, but it might just be totally foreign to you. But yeah, no, I like the the sort of more traditional style you guys use as well. Sort of try to incorporate a bit more of that into my trading, but originally based in Elliott Wave. I'll just go quickly over, sort of last night, the bullish action that I saw, and just with a few structures, and then just quickly where I'm looking at it going. So there's a plane. I might just wait a sec. Alright, it's gone. So yeah, I mean, if you don't know anything about Elliott Wave, it's essentially just made up of, patterns of 5s and 3s. It's just a way of reading the market. Basically impulses and corrections. So you'd see the same thing, you just don't sort of label it, and maybe don't know the structures. I'm not going to go too in depth because it would take too long, but essentially what we have here was a running flat. It's just a 3-wave correction, and they're quite bullish because price corrects going up, it doesn't correct going down. So instead of a running flat, if you got a trend going up and then you go like this and then price keeps going, compared to a correction that might be more like this, 1, 2, 3 down and then go up. All right. So yeah, we had a running flat, very bullish. I was also looking on the 1 minute; it was just bullish price action. Here you had a standard 3-wave. So I got in here, and then what we got here was an expanded flat where price breaks the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, and that's where I took that extra micro as well. And then what we had was, you can also see I've got this RSI trend line on the 3 minute here. So when that held, so we came down to touch it, and then we came back up, sort of broke the top, little correction, held the 3 minute, and then we started moving again, right? We took the top here, so a bit of liquidity in, a correction being due given the impulse, and as you can see, we broke the 3 minute trend here. So I was waiting for that correction, so that's why I took that sell there, which worked out nicely, just a short sort of scalp. And then after that, you can see a little 3-wave correction here, down one more, and then up. So I put in that local top. I suppose I won't prattle on too much more, but it put in that local top. This all happened overnight. See that 3-wave correction there. So the semi-bullish move here is up to 5,000. So that would essentially be a 3-wave correction on the much larger time frame, right? So you had this big move down, and then you got a 3-wave move correction. That's kind of what I'm looking at now. So we've had the move up, we've 3-wave down, and then I was looking at this morning, and when you got a very bullish price action is what's called a contracting flat, and that's when price contracts, obviously given the name, but it doesn't, it just, so we got here, price doesn't break that top, so because here's your pullback, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then what we actually had here was an expanding diagonal to finish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 3, 3, 5, flats are made up of 3, 3, 5. Again, if you don't know Elliott Wave, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but don't worry about it. And then on open we've just gone up. So that's what I was hoping for, and it looks like what we've got. Now the bearish short term, or not bearish, but more just corrective, would be essentially if we got something like this, so 3, and then you got this is 1, and then this is 2, and then this is 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then what would happen is we come down for 3 again. Could take the low, this could go up here, take the high, and then come down in 5 impulsively. But yeah, there's many different ways for it to play out, and that's Elliott wave. And again, if you don't know it, it could seem really confusing. But my headphones are dying, so it's coming up on the screen there. Anyway, but yeah, the other bullish way that I see is this moving up in 3 waves. Now, I'm just going to give the fib confluence here. All right, so I've just done a fib retracement from the whole move down. All right, and then you can see the 50 is confluent with the 1-to-1. Now the 1-to-1, that's the trend-based fib extension. That's this A move retracing on the B wave, and now going up, projecting the 1-to-1. Damn planes, projecting that 1-to-1 C wave. So nice confluence there. A bit of an SR flip there, potential, but yeah, probably expecting some resistance there. Anyway, so it's just a bit of basic, that's sort of how I trade. I don't know what it's looking like for you guys in your style, but that's sort of what I'm seeing at the minute. Cheers.